The House passed a bill that would send you another stimulus check, but now it looks like that stimulus check might not be coming. What's up everybody, I am Jaspreet Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. There's been talks of another stimulus check after the House passed the HEROES Act, which would send another $1,200 check to most Americans. But Forbes recently put out an article saying that you should not expect another stimulus check. Your first stimulus check came from something called the CARES Act, and this act gave most Americans a $1,200 check, and this plan cost the United States something around $2 trillion. This new stimulus plan, which was passed by the House but not the Senate, is expected to cost even more than that. A proposal needs to be passed by the House, the Senate, and the President before you get a check, and right now this new stimulus plan has been passed by the House but not the Senate or the President, and the Senate has said that there's no way that they're gonna accept this new stimulus plan as it is. Forbes went on to say that there are 4 reasons why you might not see a second stimulus check. First, the economy has gotten better since the first stimulus plan was passed. Second, the stimulus plan costs way too much money. Third, the stimulus proposal doesn't give enough specific relief to people who actually need it. And fourth, which is kind of a funny one, stimulus checks are not the best way to stimulate the economy. You don't say. This doesn't mean that we're not going to see any new stimulus plan. I mean, we still have 40 million Americans unemployed, and we still are far from a full economic recovery. So this might leave you wondering, what's going on with stimulus checks? Well, you are in the right place because in this video, I'm going to be going over what's going on with stimulus checks and what you need to know. That way you can come out of this financial crisis a winner, whether or not you get a stimulus check. But before we get into that, hit that thumbs up button below, because if you don't, then YouTube doesn't share our video with anybody else. Subscribe to the Minority Mindset YouTube channel. That way you don't miss our new financial education videos every single week. And hit that little notification bell too, because if you don't, then YouTube won't let you know when our new videos are released. I already did a full overview of what's in the HEROES Act, this new stimulus plan, in a previous video, so I'm not going to go over it again in this video, so I'm just going to give you a very brief overview. The HEROES Act would give almost all Americans a $1,200 check, and it would pay you an additional $1,200 per kid. It would extend the $600 weekly unemployment benefits from the federal government through the end of January 2021, and it would give something called hazard pay to essential workers who did not get these unemployment benefits. While this new proposal sounds nice, I mean, who doesn't want free money? It comes with a big price tag. This HEROES Act is estimated to cost the United States $3 trillion. The House has already passed this HEROES Act, but the Senate hasn't. The Senate said that this plan was dead on arrival, and there's no way that they would pass this stimulus plan the way it currently is because of the 4 reasons I gave you earlier. The Senate said that before they pass another stimulus plan, they want to see how the economy is growing to see if people actually need it, and they want to make sure that the first stimulus plan works before they have taxpayers pay for it again. To put it in perspective, the Senate said that they'll be voting on this new stimulus plan in the end of June or in the beginning of July. Now, practically speaking, although this stimulus plan might not get passed the way it is, that doesn't mean that a modified stimulus plan won't get passed. Like some senators have proposed replacing that $600 weekly unemployment benefit or bonus with a $450 going back to work bonus, where the government would send you hundreds of dollars a week because you decided to go back to work. Plus, the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said that if a new stimulus plan is passed, it would definitely be the last one, and if it is passed, it will be significantly smaller than the first stimulus plan. So it looks like you can expect a lot of heated arguments on your Facebook page as to whether a new stimulus plan should be sent out, how big it should be, and who should get the checks. I think everybody with a beard should get a $5,000 stimulus check. Take that, Facebook. Now, regardless of what happens, if you want to come out of this crisis a financial winner, you should not be relying on a stimulus check. The last thing you want to do is start expecting this $1,200 check coming in the mail, so you start spending money today based on money you think or hope you're gonna get. What I'm about to tell you is gonna make some of you very upset. But I'm not here to get you to like me. I'm here to help you make smart decisions with your money. The absolute worst thing that you can do with your stimulus check is spend it. Sure, if you can't afford food or your rent or your bills, that's your first line of duty. But if you are spending your stimulus check on a new Xbox or clothes or something that you don't need to survive, it's a waste. But Jasprit, the stimulus check is for us to stimulate the economy. We're supposed to spend the money. That's what they want us to do. Listen, it is not your American duty to be broke, okay? Nobody's gonna recognize you as an American patriot for buying a whole bunch of dumb things that you couldn't afford. Our 2020 American Patriot of the Year award goes to Bunty for your outstanding debt from Gucci. Please come and claim your bill. Your first duty needs to be you, your family, and your community to make sure that you are financially okay. The next best thing is to save the money so you have an emergency fund. I know saving is losing in this low interest rate environment, but you need to have an emergency fund. And the best thing you can do is invest your money. That way you can stimulate your wealth instead of stimulating some business's wealth. Look, I want to be really honest with you. I'm an investor. So when people get this free money or they get stimulus checks and then they go over to their favorite business and then they spend all their money, then my stocks go up and I make money. There's nothing wrong with spending money, but you gotta make sure you are a smart spender and make sure that you're using your money to make yourself rich before you make everybody around you rich. That's why I want you to be a smart spender. Now what you're doing is you're shifting your mindset from the consumer mindset of just spend to the investor mindset to how can you use your money to stimulate yourself first. Whether or not a new stimulus check is passed, don't rely on it. Use your stimulus check as a savings bonus or an investment bonus. That way, using this bonus check as a way to stimulate your wallet. If you do that, then you are gonna be the one that gets paid when everybody else spends their money instead of being the person that makes everybody else rich. I know it's hard because everyone's gonna think you're the cool person when you're out buying extra guac, but you're gonna be richer if you're the one buying the Chipotle stock. This is what financial education is all about. Using your money as a tool to build your wealth first. And if you do want to learn more about financial education, we have a free ebook on money management and investing that you can read for free when you sign up for our financial education emails, which are also free. You can get our free ebook and sign up for our financial education emails by clicking the link up here or by clicking the link in the description below. By the way, our financial education emails are different from our financial news emails. Our economy runs on spending. Most Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Something like 78% of America makes $1,000 and then feel like they need to go out and spend $1,000. I'm not making this up. This is what the numbers show us, and this is American culture. So when this pandemic came and the economy stopped, money stopped flowing. People stopped making money, but our expenses didn't go away. So people still had to make the rent payment, the mortgage payment, pay their bank and pay their bills, but there was no money coming in. That's why the government has to rush out and create these stimulus programs as a way to send out free money to Americans. Although this money isn't really free, but it's a way for the government to artificially keep pumping the economy to keep it going. Who doesn't like free money? Except the problem is your cash, what you call money, loses value every time more dollars are printed. Just ask your grandparents or your parents what $100 could buy them when they were kids. As more and more dollars are printed to fund these unemployment checks and stimulus checks and bailouts, the value of each dollar you work so hard to earn and the value of each dollar you work so hard to save goes down, and this makes the price of everything around you, your rent, your groceries, your extra guac, go up. This is why investing is so important, because the people that don't understand money and that don't have this financial education are gonna continue to get screwed over by the system, and they will continue to get poorer and poorer, while the people that understand money will be able to benefit and win from this system. Now, if you're one of the millions of people who haven't gotten their stimulus check yet, and you're wondering where your investment bonus is, see what I did there? First, make sure you qualify for a stimulus check. Second, use the Find My Stimulus Check tool on the IRS website to see what the status is. Third, if the IRS says that they need more information, that means they're waiting on you to send them more information before they send you your check. Fourth, about 4 million Americans were sent a prepaid debit card, so if you think you might have thrown that away, there is a number that you can call to try to get a new one. And fifth, if none of this works, then call the IRS up directly to get an update. Just make sure that you have some time set aside, because from what I hear, the wait times are pretty long. But again, whether or not you get a check, the most important thing is to make sure you have the right financial education so you use your money the right way. And again, if you're looking for some more resources, we have our ebook and financial education emails in the description below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, share it with one friend. That way we can help spread the word. If you want to learn more about what you should be buying during this financial crisis to build wealth, I already made a video on it, and you can watch this video on YouTube by clicking this button right over here. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.